Yo, what's going on YouTube? My name is Unknown and welcome back to another Shadovis video. So, considering that you would have watched my last video, you should look around like this. You should be at level 1 million, Rebirth 4 still, and your build should look something like this. You have the Charred Fang, the Shield, the Brawlers, the Earth Helmet, the Charm, any ringlet, and then these two, chest plate and leggings. So what you're going to want to do, obviously, when you reach level 1 million, you're not going to want to put like a rebirth right away. You're going to want to put 500,000 into the ancestral altar and then go back up to 1 million while you're still at rebirth 4. So say you rebirth at rebirth 5 and then now you come back here and then you get your 500,000 levels out of the altar. Now what you're going to want to do is, it's a bit like grindy, but you're going to actually want to go back to the rebirth 4 area and grind these dudes until level 2 million. The two bosses at the very end, not the level 10 million boss, which you probably will not be able to fight, but these two guys right here, the Halahos, Master Viridian, and the guy who drops the Hollow's Edge. So you just want to grind these two until 2 million. It's gonna take a little bit, but it's the best way to grind. The what do you call it? The Deep Sea Prison in Rebirth 5. It doesn't really have the best mobs to farm until level 2 million. It has stuff to farm after 2 million, but you're going to want to farm these two until 2 million. Now, when you reach level 2 million, you're going to want to actually go to the Rebirth 5 area, and I'm going to show you how to get there. You just go through the portal right here, and you enter the first area. You just drop all the way down, and then you have this boss right here, and then you have these two sunken knights. So you do not want to go through that. You do not want to fight those two yet. You want to go through this portal right here, and then you enter the Deep Sea Prison. So there's a couple things that you are gonna want to get. First, it might be nice to get this guy's helmet called the Deep Sea Dweller. I'm not too sure what's better, this or this guy's helmet, the Executor helmet. He drops this helmet, and it says, let me find it somewhere, right here, that it deals more damage to injured enemies. So like when you get over half health, it starts doing a lot of damage. So I'm not too sure which one's better, because this one, it drastically increases your attack speed, which is really good, and this one right here drastically increases your damage after you hit them for over 50% health. So you just want to get one of those two, and then you're going to want to actually grind this guy. He's level 2 million. You should be able to kill him if you're level 2 million. You're going to want to grind him until you get the Ocean Tremor. I was lucky. The first Ocean Tremor I got was 198% attack speed. You're going to want one that's close to 200% attack speed or over 190, because it's going to be like your best weapon for a while. So you're going to want to grind him a lot, and then you're going to want to get his Ocean Tremor. You might have to get a lot, because I was pretty lucky the first try, but you're going to have to grind him a lot. Now, say you've been grinding him a lot, and what you're going to want to do, like say you've reached level almost like 3 million, what you're going to do is you're going to want to come into here, and you're going to want to grind these two until you're 5 million. So these two, this guy is weaker than this guy, so if you're having trouble, just grind this guy first a bit. And then if you really get into it, you can hit both of them at the same time, because it'll increase your lifesteal. So it might be easier if you hit them both at the same time. I don't know. But you're just going to have to find a little pattern to kill them, and then you're going to have to just kill them till 5 million. So this guy, Mobius, the Servant of Sea Kings, he actually drops a new spell that you're going to want to get. It's called the Ocean Jewel. We do not care about the bonus health. That's like we don't care about that. You want to get one with a pretty decent magic damage multiplier. The max you can get, I'm pretty sure, is 25. So you're going to want to get something like above 20 or something like that. So yeah, that's the only really thing you really need from these two. Everything else is bad. I mean, you could get the Sea King crown. I see this in a lot of videos, builds on YouTube. But right now, the only thing you're going to want to get is the Ocean Jewel. Alright, say you're level 5 million right now. Your build now should look something like this. You have the two chest plate and leggings, any ring, the Ocean Jewel, the Tremor, the Executioner's Mask, the Shield, and the Charred Fang. So you're level 5 million. Now what you want to do is you're going to want to go straight from this one to the portal, and then you're going to want to fight the very last guy all the way over here. So if he's going to be a Kronos, he's like level 17 million. But the good thing about this guy is that he cannot hit you, or he barely can hit you. if you stand right in between them like this. Like, see how all those attacks just go everywhere around me? You're just going to want to grind here because he shouldn't be able to hit you if you stand right here. So you're just going to want to grind him until 10 million. And then by the time you reach 10 million, you're obviously going to be able to rebirth, but do not rebirth. You're going to want to put 5 million into the altar. And then you're going to want to grind this guy again until you reach 10 million again. If you followed my steps properly, you should be at Rebirth 6 and at level 5 million if you put your 5 million into the altar. So what you're going to want to do is you want to go back to the deep sea prison and you're going to want to grind the same magma lord until you reach level 10 million again. So this guy over here and this guy, and at the very end, you're going to want to grind this guy until you reach level 10 million. Now, what you're going to want to do, considering that you have a good speed build, you're going to want to go into the third rebirth area. I'm actually just there really quickly. You're going to want to go into the third rebirth area and you want to fight the future Chronos guy. Now, your speed build should look something like this. You're going to want to have a Valkyrie helm with really good ascent speed. You're going to want to have the lance, the hawk shield, the phantom soul, the 2 Atlantean chest plate and leggings. I'll teach you where to get these, any ringlet, and the dark moon ring. I showed you where to get half of those things yesterday, so I'll show you where to get the Atlantean set, not here. So basically what you're going to want to do is you want to come to the depths, and you're going to want to fly down halfway a bit. You're going to want to float around until you find it somewhere right there. This little crevice here, this is actually a shop, and this person right here sells a couple things. So what you're going to get is the Atlantean leggings and chest plate. You're going to want to get that, and then you're also going to want to get an ultra shield. Only get it if it has really good melee defense penetration. The max is 25, and from this it looks like it's about 11, so this is very bad. But if you want to get the ultra shield just for future builds, and then the Atlantean leggings and chest plate for the speed build. Alright, so you have your speed build. You should have everything I have right now. Take a quick little peek. So you should have all this, and what your goal is, you're going to want to come up here into the Rebirth 3 area, and your goal is that little platform right there. I don't know if you can see that, but that platform right there has the next boss you're going to be wanting to grind. So let's see if we can get up there. You should be able to get up there if you have the build I'm wearing right now. Just like this, boom, over here. Don't fly over it. It's kind of hard to see, but you should come up here. And your build should look something like this. Now here, this guy's going to be pretty difficult to fight. Your goal, what you're going to want to get from him is you're going to want to get his armor and his leggings. So you're just going to want to grind this guy until, like, I'd say level like 25 million, around that, maybe level 30 million, but you're going to want to grind this guy a long time. Maybe 25 million because that's his like max cap, but long enough until you get one of these two. It should not take that long. They're pretty easy to get. And the good thing, or the reason why you want to get these, is because of the taking damage while wearing this full set increases power and defense. And by this point, you are going to want to equip this helmet too, because you get more attack speed when you're, when you get hurt. So you get more damage and attack speed when you're being hurt, and the attack speed kind of cancels out for the fact that the armor gives you minus attack speed. So yeah, you're gonna want to farm this guy until you reach level 25 million. Okay, say you reach level 25 million, your build should look something like this. You have the Charred Fang, the shield that you bought from the shop, a good ocean tremor, the helmet, the ocean jewel charm, and the chest plate and leggings. So what you're going on to do is you're going to want to actually, this is what I did. I asked someone from the Discord server if they could help me reach the Rebirth 8 area from the deep sea prison. So if you guys didn't know, there's a portal right here that allows you to actually get to the Rebirth 8 area if you just follow all the way down here. And this portal will actually lead you to the Rebirth 8 area. See how I'm not even Rebirth 8 and I can still enter this area? So yeah, you're going to want to get to here, and I'm going to show you guys how you can actually get through here. So the very first task is you're going to have to kill the Sea King right here, this guy up here. And you're going to have to get his cubit. So what I did, I asked someone from the Shadovis Discord if they could help me with this. So basically you just deal like one tick, and then he kills the Sea King, and then the cubit should spawn for you. So as long as you do one bit of damage, I used like a bow so I could stand all the way back here and just hit him. As long as you just a little bit of damage, you should be able to get the cubit. Next, I'm pretty sure after you fight that, you're gonna have to fight the Crimson Void Knight. So you're gonna want to do the same thing. After you get the Sea King Cubit, you should be able to enter this room, and you're gonna want to kill this guy from a range and have your Discord friend kill him, and you get the Cubit. After you get the Cubit for the Crimson Void Knight, you're gonna be able to get the Cubit for this guy right here, the Effigy of Cleos. Do the same exact thing, do a little bit of damage, let your friend kill him, and then you get the Cubit. And then you should be able to enter the Rebirth 8 area all the way over here. You should be able to get access to this room if you have that Cubit from that one boss. So now that you're level 250 million, and you should be able to get into here, you're gonna want to grind these two guys, or just these two guys until you reach, like, I'd say like 75 million. You're gonna want to grind these two until you guys reach 75 million. So you're just gonna want to hit these guys like this. Gather this guy, gather this guy, just like this, and then you're going to kill them. So that's what you're going to do until 75 million. And then after you reach 75 million, you're going to want to get a couple of things. You're going to want to get this guy's right here. You're going to want to get his chest plate. And this guy right here, you're going to want to get his leggings, because we're going for a certain build after you reach level 100 million. So you just kill these guys. Let's kill these guys, and then they have a chance to drop the chest plate and the leggings. Let's see if I can get it right away. No, I didn't get it right away, but you're going to want to kill these guys, and you're going to want to get his chest plate and leggings. The chest plate looks like this. I don't know why I have two. You want to get the chest plate, and you're going to want to get the leggings. And by the time you should be grinding these guys a lot, you should be at 100 million. But do not rebirth yet. Don't even put your levels into the altar. You're going to want to get a few things after that. So by this time, you should be level 100 million, and you should have the chest plate and the leggings. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to come into the depths right here. And there's a boss like hanging out right here. Right here. This guy right here, he drops the Primal Misfortune, this helmet right here. You're going to want to get that. And then you're also going to want to go down here and get this guy's charm. It's pretty rare, but it looks like this, and it's a bit better than the ocean jewels. You're going to want to get this. You're going to want to get this guy's helmet. You're going to want to get the mystic leggings and this. So your build should look something like this. You're also going for this build. You're also going to want to equip the Oni shield, because this is better for magic than the Ultra shield. So what you want to do now that your build should look something like this, you're going to want to come into here. Let me equip my speed builder real quick. You want to come into here, and then you're going to go to the magma area, just like this. And then right next to the final boss in the magma area, there's a mini boss up here. Oh, right here, the Crimson Warlord. You're going to want to kill this guy, and he has a chance to drop the Firebrand. This thing right here. You just want to kill him until you get the Firebrand. Where is it? Right here. I'll show you what it looks like. Where is it? Right here. The Firebrand. This thing. You're going to get this. Oh, and I'm being killed over here. So this build is really good for grinding, because it has an auto track system. So these orbs auto track, and then they deal fire damage, and that's why this build is good. So yeah, you should be level 100 million. Your build should look something like this: chestplate, leggings, any ring, Aquarian charm. Also, when you kill the Sea King, you should get the Pixie Ringlet. The only thing you really should care about is the ascent speed. The flight speed is nice, it's a bonus, but you want ascent speed. You should have the Aquarian charm, Primal Misfortune helmet, Oni shield, and then you should still have the Charred Fang. So this should be your build at level 100 million. Now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to put 50 million into the altar, and then you're going to want to go back into the Rebirth 8 area. So by this time, you still should not have Rebirth. You should still be at Rebirth 6 with 50 million and 50 million in the altar. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to stay on top of this tree and just like AFK auto click, and then the things will like auto track onto these nearby guys, and you're just going to just like spam this until you get to level 100 million. This will be like the best farming setup until you get to 1 billion, I'm pretty sure, or that's what I'm doing right now. So you're just going to want to grind these little guys until you get to 100 million. Alright, great, you're level 100 million. You're at Rebirth 7 now. You should Rebirth, and you should go back to the altar, get 50 million levels out of the altar, and come back here and do the same exact process until you reach level, I'd say, 200 million. So just grind here again until you reach 200 million, and yeah, that'll be the best way to get to that level. Alright, now you should be level 200 million. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to come down here, and then you'll want to hop onto this branch right here. And then you're going to want to farm these guys until 1 billion. This is what I've been doing. So I've just been AFKing here. You're just going to want to farm these guys until 100 billion. These guys are actually better. These 3 are better to farm than the Dragoon at the other side. So yeah, that's your Rebirth 7. Grind these guys to 1 billion. Then before you reach Rebirth 8, you're going to want to put 5 million into Altar and then come back here and grind these guys to 1 billion again. That's my plan. That's what you guys should do. And yeah, that should end it off for the video. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope this video was very helpful for you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.